Right, Cancer. So I'm going to get into, this is just a general reading of the current energies that some of you may or may not go through. If it doesn't resonate with you, then that's perfect. It's maybe the next one will. But this is just some energies. You may be working a lot on yourself in your career at the moment. I kind of feel like you may be working on your self-confidence, trying to make yourself feel a little bit more better. Maybe you're working on doing something about your self-confidence, or starting to glow up because you're putting a lot of time and energy and effort into yourself. You may be dealing with some legal contracts. Just be careful. You are in Mercury retrograde. Read contracts. This isn't a good time to sign contracts or start new relationships. But if you are starting to date, don't make any final decisions in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so wait until, just Google when Mercury retrograde ends. I think it's beginning of June. But if you are signing contracts in any way, please make sure you go through that with a fine-tooth comb, because this is often a time when contracts get messed up. You may have a bit of a need to spend a little bit of time alone or do some spiritual studies. Oh, sorry, one of the cards was falling out. And yes, I definitely feel like there could be some stress that you're dealing with right now, which could be the reason why you need to spend some time alone. Review and evaluate. You need to move in a new direction for some reason, and just have a look at all the facts before you, as I said, or any contracts you want to sign. Just have a look at the facts and make sure you know what you're doing there too. Like I said, this either could be you, a successful time, having a new person come into your life, or if you're starting a new relationship, then just be very aware of that relationship. And if you're having communication problems with people in relationships, then again, just be aware that it will get better. Okay, so let's see, what have we got? Right, so look at this. Your wish is coming true. Your concerns of life will fade away. A love of life. So the more you fall in love with your life, the more you fall in love with yourself, really, is what I was getting from the beginning. The more you'll fall in love with your life. If you don't like something about yourself, and you cannot change it, okay? So you can lose weight if that's what you don't like. You can cut your hair, dye your hair, you can change your makeup, you can change your clothes. But if, for example, you have a big nose, for example, and the only way to fix it is to have complete surgery, and you don't have the money to do that, then what you need to do is you need to love it. Because it's part of who you are. I think we can all bling ourselves up to a certain degree, but when you have to go completely against God's will when it comes to your looks, what happens is you're never going to be satisfied, because you're going to fix your nose, and then you're going to fix your breasts, and then you're going to fix your bum, and then you're going to fix your stomach, and then there's going to be, you're going to need Botox, and then you're going to need more Botox, and you're going to have this constant need to upgrade yourself. So again, I'm not talking about having facials or, chemical peels and stuff like that. Dyeing your hair, getting makeup done every now and again, zhuzhing yourself up as a good thing to help you feel more confidence. Being healthy, taking on exercise and eating better is all part of self-love, because when you love yourself, you'll look after yourself and make sure that your body's healthy. But there's a big difference between that and going against the grain in order to make yourself feel better because you're comparing yourself to other people, okay? Self-love is really accepting the things that you cannot change, loving the parts of your bodies that maybe not that perfect. We all get old one day, and we have to start loving our bodies, because it's going to otherwise fall apart on us, okay? So the more you work on yourself, your self-love, your self-esteem, your self-worth, and feel more confident about yourself, the more other people will start to see it. And people bullshit really does baffle brains. You also will start to love life more, okay? And you might find that concerns will start to fade away, and you'll start to have more wishes coming true. Now, you may be wanting to learn new skills for some of you as well, take on new hobbies. Some kind of creative stuff might help. Okay, so the dreamer, a leap of faith, following your dream, unexpected opportunities. So there could definitely be some taking a leap of faith into a new situation. You're moving away from something bad into something better. You may, for some of you, even be taking a trip. But I kind of feel like you're definitely feeling a little bit more confidence, or maybe you're working more on your confidence, and it's going to start paying off, okay? I did say to you, more balance within your life. Balance, cooperation, compromise, wait for perfect timing. Like I said, going back to schools, there may be a new lesson you have to learn. It could be something small. Maybe there's just some new hobby. Maybe it's just learning how to love yourself, learning how to be more confident, learning how to love your life more. I mean, this doesn't have to be a massive going back to school. It just could be maybe perhaps you were looking at other channels and looking at how to change your makeup, or how to eat more healthy, or it's something that's going to benefit you in the long run. Yeah, what did I say? Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So I did mention this, and that's what I'm saying. There could definitely be some kind of trip on its way, or you just moving. But be careful, if you're moving away from the bad times, do not take your baggage with you, okay? A lot of people move from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. They haven't healed the first relationship, and so they start adding on the baggage from each relationship until they get to the point where they actually hit the ground and they're like, oh my God, why can I never find love? And it's because you keep taking the baggage with you. You're never stopping to sit down with yourself and going, okay, why? Being single is a good thing, okay? And when you can be happy single, and I'm not just talking about 1 day, 2 days, I'm talking about like a year, 2 years, 3 years. The longer you're able to be single, the more confidence you get within yourself, because you realize, I don't need anyone. So if someone comes into your life and they don't add value, you're quite happy to get rid of them because you're so happy being alone. So walk away from anything or everyone that may, if you've got people who make you feel like you're not good enough as well, because there is some kind of being trapped in illusion, lack of self-confidence. What did I say? Okay. You're afraid to take action in a new situation because you have lack of self-confidence. So again, this is why Spirit wants you to please be working on your self-confidence. Work on feeling worthy. Inflow of abundance are promising you a business venture, important documents or contracts. As I said, those I definitely see that coming in. And again, just please make sure you read all these contracts. If you've got a new job or a new business proposal, whatever these contracts are, you're buying a property, buying a car, buying a house, make sure you read the fine print. You don't want to be stuck in something a little bit later and go, oh, but I didn't see that. Okay, so any contracts that are coming your way right now, please make sure you read them very carefully. Okay. There could be some kind of either a spiritual organization, doing something from a traditional viewpoint. You may be studying something. The higher learning is also very much with this, seeking out mentors or like-minded friends, people who are maybe more spiritual. You may be seeking that spiritual knowledge. I did pick that up also in the beginning, of possibility of going within to find more spirituality within yourselves. As you can see, there's all the religions here. It can also be with the learning, and this card on top of that card stating that you may be stepping up into a higher level of learning. Maybe you feel like you do need to go back to school, and seeking out perhaps mentorship or stuff. For others of you, it's learning lessons, and you may be coming into something a little bit more committed. So a committed relationship. For some of you, there is a new start to a relationship, or having a relationship start a new phase. Okay, so let's get some other cards just to get a general cards for Cancer, please, Spirit. Oh, follow your heart. Okay, so follow your heart. Your heart will never guide you in the wrong direction. We normally follow our head, and we don't often balance the energies between the head and the heart. Okay, allow the head to have its say, and then stick your hand on your heart and allow the heart to actually make the decision. Okay, you can do it. Again, this is sitting on top of the cards of going after what you want, knowing that by having your wishes come true, you need to move on from bad situations, let go of the the baggage and follow your heart in order to move forward. In order to take a step into this new direction, this leap of faith, you need to have the confidence to do it and know that you can do it, okay? Again, balancing your budget, balancing your time. If you have got a new job, balancing stuff, making sure that things are balanced and making sure that things are legal. Go now. This is a card telling you it's time for you to go. Go towards what you want and go away from what you don't want. Okay, look at that. We've got another card of balanced career and home life. So learning how to balance may even just be, how do I balance my day? How do I balance my career? How am I going to get everything done that I want to get done? Well, break things down into mini projects throughout the day. This is the time that I spend with children. This is the time that I spend studying. This is the time that I spend going out. This is the time I spend on love. Okay? This is the time I spend on myself. Don't forget about yourself. You have to, self-love is every day. Every day I am selfish in this, between this time and that time, I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to have a long bath, or I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to go to the hairdresser. But you have to put yourself in your balancing schedule. And the most important thing for you to know is the power of joy. Celebrating life as if it's just your last day living, you know, loving everything, loving everyone, even the people who hurt you. You can move away from them, but still sending them love and light in order to get a really positive outcome. But yes, that is what I have for you. That's the energies that I'm picking up right now for you, Cancer. Please, if you resonate with this, you can subscribe, and please give me a thumbs up and give me even a comment below. Have a fantastic day, and I'll chat to you soon.